dive in.
Hey, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eleni and I'm here visiting my friend Morgan.
Hey guys.
So today we're doing a get ready with us vlog plus showing you the essentials that we packed in our makeup travel bags. And Morgan has some exciting news.
I'm gonna be moving down south from Pennsylvania.
So we'll be hanging out a lot more and probably doing more vlogs together. So you'll be seeing a lot more of her. And I also just wanted to give a shout out to my friend who has a jewelry line called Jemnê Jewelry, and she sent me these really pretty solid gold earrings. Don't know if you can see them that well, but here they are. And I've been wearing them for the past like 2 weeks straight. They haven't tarnished, they're absolutely beautiful. They're always super sparkly and I just love them. She also sent me another pair. They're like teeny tiny little olive branches, but essentially her whole jewelry line is all solid gold and they're all little dainty feminine pieces and I love them. So let's get to our makeup routine. So we got our little hair clips back. Morgan actually got me these for my birthday. They're like the cute little butterfly clip ones. And I actually forgot my normal makeup clips to tie my hair back. So these were cute. They're so cute. They're so adorable. So basically how I always start off my makeup routine is always with my eyes first. I know some people start with their foundation, but I just feel like any fallout that I have, it's just easier to do my eyes first, so then I can just wipe it away before I put my foundation on.
And I don't normally start with eyes, but I'm gonna do it for the video today, so.
She's gonna try out, kind of change her routine to like a little bit like mine. So I always prime my eyes first, just because I think it helps with any like creasing in my eyeshadow. It definitely doesn't make, it just keeps the eyeshadow on longer and I don't have like any creases then.
And what kind of primer are you using?
So I'm using Yves Rocher. It's this like French company that my mom orders from actually a lot. So then I started buying some of their makeup from them. It's like a catalog type of brand.
And I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty primer from Selena Gomez.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried any of Selena Gomez's
yeah, her
products
stuff
yet.
is actually really good.
Okay, so priming my eyes, super quick, really easy, really nothing to it besides patting it down with like your ring finger. But, so that's pretty much it, and then I just start with my eyeshadow. And I don't know about you, but I always use brushes. I feel like makeup brushes are a very important part of my eyeshadow routine. I know some people are really good at using their fingers for their eyeshadow, but not me.
Definitely use a brush.
I think a brush
usually
is better.
just use the one that comes with the palette, but
I know, and then I have like a million that I use. So yeah, I use a lot of brushes. I use one for like every color.
Like a marble.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
They're so pretty. Okay.
So I'm using the Kylie Jenner, like the bronze palette. I think I've actually only recently started using Kylie's eyeshadows. Morgan had kind of got me into them.
Yeah, they're so pretty. And they go on really nicely. And I'm going to use this Anastasia Subculture that I actually got for sale on TJ Maxx for like $24.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
they're normally like $50 I think, but yeah.
I need to like find those sales. I'm always buying my makeup full price. But basically I just start with the lightest shade and then apply that over my entire eyelid.
I start with the Roxy shade, which is like an orange.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the Jasper shade. I guess I should tell you guys.
You do that?
Yeah. If I get too much fallout, I like whack it. So then I'm gonna move in with my super fluffy brush and start using the kind of like the lightest brown shade. It's called Topaz in this palette, and I just really just put that right in my crease right here.
So I guess I'll do a darker shade too, so I'm gonna go with Fudge.
Ooh.
And that'll be a little darker for my crease.
Is that one of those palettes that smell like chocolate?
I don't know actually.
Some of the Tarte palettes smell like chocolate.
They smell so good.
So now I'm gonna go in with a much smaller brush and use the Obsidian color. It's really just black.
Yeah, it's really dark.
And then this one I use like a teeny tiny bit of, just kind of like on my lash line. And then I'm gonna blend it out with a darker, or like the bronzy color. It's just like a dark brown.
I'm gonna do one last color for my eyeshadow, and it's just the Becca Champagne Pop that I just started putting on top of as a finish.
So then I'm going in with a different brush using the bronzy color. It's just a dark brown to blend out the black.
Do you blend your shadows a lot?
Yeah, I heavily blend them. That's why I use so many colors. It's like, I don't know. I've learned for years. I've been doing my eyeshadow since I was in like the 8th grade. So
yeah, you always have really good eyeshadow.
I
go out.
I practice a lot. Definitely a lot of blending. Now I blended all of the darker shades and lighter shades together, and now I'm just going to go in with the Tiger Eye and the hematite color, and just kind of blend that through the crease.
What is one makeup that you can't live without?
Probably false eyelashes. I wear false eyelashes like 24/7.
Yeah.
How about you?
I would probably say bronzing powder. I could just put that on and then just go out for the day with that.
Oh yeah. We've never gotten ready together really. Yeah. And I don't even use bronzing powder like at all. I always feel like I should start trying because I know a lot of people use it and like it.
I'll put some on you.
Yeah. Test it out. I think I spend the most amount of time on my eyeshadow over everything else just because I'm crazy with blending it all.
Yeah.
It's like an absurd amount of time. Now that we're done pretty much with eyeshadow, usually towards the end of my makeup routine I go back in and like touch it up a little bit and add maybe some like shimmer or something. The next is eyeliner. So I use just like the NYX, that's the point marker for eyeliner.
And I use Revlon Color Stay Sharp Line.
Okay, I've never used that one. So what is your most affordable piece of makeup and your most expensive?
So I would say affordable is definitely my eyeliner. I used to do the Stila, which I think was $26.
Okay.
And then this one is $9, and then also my NYX lipstick.
Same. So my most affordable is like my eyeliner and also probably my mascara because I wear false eyelashes, so I just use the Great Lash because I don't really care about the mascara that much. I usually just do my bottom eyelashes. And then my most expensive makeup is my YSL lipsticks.
And mine is my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation.
Ooh, fancy.
All right.
So I usually just do like a baby wing for my eyeliner.
And if I'm going out, I usually do like a longer wing.
Next step is my favorite part, false eyelashes. So today I'm just using the Eyeliner false eyelashes. These are the ones. I usually use pretty dramatic ones because I like my eyelashes to be like super long caterpillars.
Those are really cute ones. I'm gonna use these Ardell ones, and they're like natural looking ones, and I actually used these 2 days ago, so I just cleaned them up and I'm gonna use them again.
Yeah, I always reuse my eyelashes too. If you take care of them, they'll last like a decent amount of times.
Yeah, how many uses do you usually get?
Honestly, I'll usually wear them like for probably about like a month or a month and a half, depending on how much I wear them. So I'll usually wear like my super like big ones probably like 3 or 4 times a week.
That's pretty good. I think I use mine like maybe like 5 times before I throw them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, definitely, because I like keep them in the case and stuff, and it's like the better you take care of them, the longer they'll last.
Yeah.
We got our eyelashes on. I feel like false lashes bring like the whole look together.
Definitely.
Without like my lashes, I don't really feel like I have makeup on. Okay, so next step is primer, and I use the Tarte Double Duty primer. I don't know, it's the one I've been using for years. I still like it and might as well keep it the same.
And I'm gonna do the Selena Gomez primer again. And I like it because it has some sparkles in it.
Ooh.
So I usually just put mine on my hand a little bit. And then dab it with a foundation brush.
So I usually apply mine with like my hands. So now, like just my fingers. So now it's like the first time I'm applying it with a brush. So we'll see if that, you know, if I'll continue, if I think it changes it for me.
I definitely like using a brush because I feel like it just goes on easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're right, and now it's like not all over my fingers.
Yeah. What's your favorite brand of makeup?
Probably Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, like the, it's like the Trophy Wife highlight. It's right here. I think it's so pretty. So like Fenty Beauty products, in my opinion, all of them are just amazing. Like,
Yeah, I love Fenty Beauty.
how about you? What is your
think
go-to,
Tarte
your favorite?
is my favorite. I usually use their concealer, and then I also use their baking powder.
Yeah, Tarte. I have a lot of Tarte products, like the concealer. I use, I like their eyeshadows too, but I still have some of my Tarte palette, but it's kind of all used up. So I usually let my primer dry for a couple seconds.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so next I'm contouring. I usually do, so I'm using the Fenty Beauty like contour and highlighting and like concealing sticks. I like them because they're magnetic. I think they're so cool.
Oh, those are so, I love those.
But yeah, I contour and then I add my foundation on after to just smooth it out. And I think the contour and highlight sticks are like a game changer. What do you think's like the game-changing makeup that you have?
I would say definitely my beauty blender. I feel like that completely changed my makeup routine and blended everything so perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So even though they're $20, I think they're worth it.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah. What makeup routine I'm doing. I'll probably do a little today.
Alright, so I got my contouring and highlighting blended out. It still looks very crazy and dark, and I keep it dramatic like that because now I go back in. Well, I don't go back. I add my foundation on over top of it to just blend it out and lighten it up. So then any mistakes that I make while contouring my face or while blending just disappears anyways. So I use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting like foundation plus concealer. So usually I only do one layer of foundation and then go in on top of it with concealer for anything else. But because this is like, yours is a lot lighter than mine. This is a pretty like heavy foundation, and you only need a couple like dots on your face to cover your entire face.
Yeah, I definitely like the Clinique foundations. I think they're really good.
I've been using Clinique foundations for pretty much like 6-7 years now, and I can't go back. Like, it works for me. Like, I know there's other brands, but since it works for me, it looks good on my skin, I just keep sticking with it. I literally put like 4 big dots on my face, and I just add a little bit extra down there and then just blend it out. So while I'm doing it, I just kind of go around my pre-existing contour that I already did just to soften it up and not have like harsh edges on my skin. Oops, sorry, I like bumped you. But I don't, if I like actually messed up big time with my contour, then I'm actually going to completely cover it
Yeah, I feel like that's the nice thing about contouring. It's hard to mess it up.
Yeah, and you can always fix it.
Together. Yeah.
Actually, my beauty routine's probably like total an hour. Which people, it's not bad. People might think it's a long time, but this is like a routine that I'm like getting ready to like record or getting ready to go out or go on a date or something. So I don't really mind. Like me going to work, I just put on some mascara and leave.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
I can't wear any makeup for work because of a mask, and yeah, so I usually just do concealer.
Exactly. And I wake up so early for work. I have to be there at like 7:30 and no one's gonna, I mean, I don't mind. I like how I look without makeup, so no one's gonna be like, ew.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so pretty much this is my foundation and contour. So now is
Good.
concealing. But first, before that, I do go back in and retouch up some areas that I want. Sometimes if I wiped away too much contour, I'll add some more back in, like a little bit, but usually I just always go back with the like concealer highlighting stick and go down the bridge of my nose, and sometimes depending on if there's any like harsh lines, I just put a little bit down there and blend it out again. So then it's basically time for concealing.
All right, so
What do you use? Well, we use the same thing actually. We both use the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape Concealer.
I will never go back from this, ever.
This is also a game changer.
What shade do you use?
So mine's a little lighter than yours. Mine's light sand.
Mine's light medium.
Okay.
And I also have the medium one, so sometimes I'll use both, but I just ran out of my medium, so.
Okay, so basically the Shape Tape Concealer is something that I use on my face, but then I also use the creaseless Tarte creaseless like eye concealer. There, I think it can see. But this honestly is very, like, it says it's creaseless, but it is very sticky. So if you're not baking your face afterwards, like, honestly do not use this if you don't bake your face, because it will be so tacky and so sticky, and it only works, in my opinion, if you bake your face. So yeah, that's something to take into consideration.
Yeah.
So if I'm not doing like a heavy makeup full like face routine, I'm not, I'm distracted. I am not going to use this if I'm not baking my face, because I think it's disgusting. It's very sticky and very tacky.
So where do you usually put your concealer?
So under my eyes, all I do is, hang on, I'll show everybody, is right here. I do a small line over here and like a tiny triangle in the corners of my eyes. And then I blend it out with my finger over like my entire eye. And then for my face, pretty much, I put it around my mouth. Just kind of like spot treat it with like any breakouts that I'm having, or any like dark spots or like acne scars essentially. And my forehead a little bit to make that brighter and give my face more dimension, because essentially foundation takes away all like dimension to your face.
That's true.
And then you have to go back in and add it all.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm going for like a simpler makeup routine, I just do under my eyes, but if I'm doing full face, I do like my nose, my forehead, and my chin.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. So I feel like the wet beauty blender makes it blend easier, but also is softer on your face.
Yeah, it's like more bouncy, I think, and I like it. What do you think? Better or worse?
Better, for sure.
Okay, and now I'm just gonna blend out my eye concealer, but you'll see, like, it looks like, it's like a little bit on my face right now, but then I just blend it out over my whole eye. But I feel like right here is like your problem areas usually for your eyes, and then when I apply it up here, I feel like it almost gives you like an eye lift. Now that we're concealed, I always, like I was talking about earlier, bake my face. And then
Same, and I use the Tarte baking powder, and I got a little travel mini one.
That's
they sell them bigger.
I should try the big one. Right now I'm just using like the Revolution like banana baking powder.
So they actually told me at Ulta that it's really good to use the same brand of powder as your concealer.
Oh, that's,
like, oh,
yeah.
I never thought of that.
I never thought of that either. So I need the Tarte one then. So I'm doing my makeup a disservice right now. It's not happy. So then I go in with the like the Beauty Blender like powder thing.
Ooh.
And it's cute because you can put your fingers in there.
I go in with an older Beauty Blender that is more dirty, and I don't care about getting powder in it.
That's smart. Yeah, I mean, I could have done that probably instead of buying this, but I think it's cute looking, so I guess that's what matters.
Yeah, one thing is that the baking powder definitely, or the baking powder clogs up the Beauty Blender.
Oh yeah, absolutely, I'm sure. That's why I ended up just getting this, but
Yeah, no, that's probably so much better.
well, I mean, if you're using an older one, it doesn't really matter because it's not like you're gonna use it.
True. So as I'm baking, then I usually do contouring
Okay.
underneath my
So Morgan, what is your cutest makeup packaging that you have?
I would say this Milk Makeup blush that goes on so easily, and actually I got it for free when I was at Sephora last time. And it's so cute, and it's like the perfect blush color.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the color Work.
Work. I actually love the Milk products.
But all of their branding is so cute, and I love their like highlighters and stuff.
It is cute.
What's yours?
So mine is, this was I think like a limited edition one or something, but it's the Jeffree Star, the Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray. Is it focusing?
I love the pink.
But yeah, it's like a really cute pink bottle, and it smells like strawberries. It's like a setting spray and also like a refreshing spray, but I just use it once to set my makeup. It smells like strawberries. And it's a pink bottle, and I'm sad because I think it was limited edition because I haven't seen it in the store in a long time. They just have the normal like black bottles, and I'm like, I don't want to use all of this because it's so pretty. I'll probably just keep the container after it's empty, but.
So for my contouring, I usually just use bronzer.
Okay.
And I use this Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder.
Okay, cool.
It's actually a drugstore brand. I got it on sale for $4.
$4?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's regular 10.
Yeah, I've actually never used bronzer. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like I've always used bronzer, but really my makeup always looks good without it.
I feel like when I'm baking my face, I legitimately look crazy. Like, what?
I actually just recently started baking like this past year, and I feel like that's actually changed my makeup routine a lot.
I feel like it definitely smooths everything out, gives you like a more airbrushed look, and then
definitely
sets it. If I bake my
so
face, yeah, it lasts like the entire day. Like setting spray is an absolute like necessity to make it last longer, but baking makes it so, you know how sometimes like halfway through the day you notice like, oh, my under eyes are looking dark again, or like the pimple that I covered up is like showing, but when I bake my face it's just gonna stay like that the entire time.
So true.
So sometimes while I'm baking my face, if I don't already put on my false lashes, I'll end up doing like my lashes and eyeliner, but it just kind of depends on the day and like how I'm feeling.
Yeah, sometimes I do that too while I'm waiting for my baking powder to set. I start going back in on my eyes.
Yeah, and I'll like fix my eyes a little bit.
How long are you supposed to bake for?
I usually honestly do like 10 minutes.
10? I
Yeah.
think I do 5. I don't know.
Timer set for 10 minutes. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go in and like add a little bit of highlight to my eyes, like touch it up. Like I said, I do sometimes towards the end of my routine. Just some nonsense to pass the time.
I think I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. cream contour palette that I've been using as my makeup here.
Yeah, I love cream contour. Like that's why I like the Fenty sticks.
Yeah, because it goes so easily.
Pretty much now I'm just adding more light color to my eyelid.
Where do you put your setting powder?
Pretty much what I do is I put it everywhere that I concealed. So I put it under my eyes, I put it around my lips, I put it underneath my contour, my chin, my forehead, and then down the bridge of my nose.
That's pretty good. I do under my eye, and then after I do the contouring, then I put it underneath it to cut it so it looks cleaner.
Yeah,
I have to do that.
Now we're just going to wipe all of the excess powder away. I feel like you can tell when it's about done because it stops looking as like crazy, and like you were saying, it kind of like seeps into your skin. Well, not into your skin, but into your concealer and foundation, and then it's not as, there's not as much like excess everywhere. Next for me is my blush, and I kind of treat blush almost as like a bronzer, I feel like, but this is the Tarte like clay blush. I think it's in the shade Sensual.
Oh, I like that kind.
Yeah,
I think I've used that one before.
I feel like it's pretty.
Yeah, that is. And I'm gonna use the milk one.
Oh yeah, that's so cute.
And then where do you usually apply your...
I put it on top of like where I already contoured typically, just to like blend out any like harshness of my contour. So that's why I feel like I almost treat it like a bronzer too. Plus I use like brown shades of blush. I don't use like pinks. I don't really think they look good on me. I do like coral blushes, and that's kind of what this one is. It's like a corally brown. I just feel like that fits my skin tone better. And then I go afterwards and I put it on like the upper area of my cheeks, like right here.
Yeah, that's usually where I focus on applying mine too.
I don't ever put it like too low. I feel like that kind of like drags down my face, but
yeah,
put it like up. Like it's kind of like closer to my eyes than my cheeks. I feel like. Okay, just said that at the same time. So next what I do is I do highlighter, and pretty much I go in first with the Fenty Beauty Blonde Highlight Match Stick. It's just like the gold stick. I don't think it's focusing. So I go in first with that and then blend it out with the highlighting brush. And then I go in with the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife powdered highlighter afterwards, but I just like really extra. Like I want my face to be shining like the sun very far.
And I usually do a combination of two. I do the Kylie Jenner one and Santorini. And I use this one that I also got from Target. That's Maybelline, and it's the Master Strobing Stick.
Ooh, that sounds pretty.
Medium nude glow. So, and I'm gonna use this makeup brush you got me.
Yeah,
my highlighter.
Went in July for your birthday.
Yeah.
So I just take the stick and I first apply it to like the little ball of my nose and up here, as well as like do 2 streaks down like my cheekbones, or like the tops of my cheekbones.
Yeah, I always love to do like a little spot.
I think it's so cute. You get like a little button nose.
Yeah.
Definitely very important. And then I take the Fenty highlight blending brush to not have that nasty like sharp line drawn down my face. So yeah, so first I always do the cream highlighter and then the powder to basically set it. Like that consists of most of my beauty routine. And I have this pretty fan brush that's also in like a gold shade. This is the highlighter and my brush. So I love the fan brush. I think it applies it pretty nice. And then I'm just gonna go in with the powder and dust it on my cheekbones. Pretty much everywhere I just applied the matte highlighter, or not the matte, this cream highlighter.
I usually use a fanning brush too, but I actually forgot it. I'm glad I packed yours.
Yeah. So then what I do, after I did this, like I said, I put the powder the same spots that I put the stick cream highlighter. So I just take it with my finger and do it on the button of my nose, as well as a little bit up here in the bridge of my nose. I like to look like a glazed donut. So now pretty much this is like one of the final steps I do before I go and touch into my eyes, is I use the Bare Minerals powdered concealer to just touch up any spots that are like trouble spots that my concealer didn't really already cover. And right now I'm not really like breaking out too bad, so I don't need to do too much work. Just put a little bit of powdered concealer on top of any areas that aren't completely concealed.
That's a good idea. I'm just gonna go in and blend everything out even more, which needs to be.
So then sometimes with whatever excess concealer that's left on this brush, if I don't think my eyeshadow's blended enough, I just go and kind of just like blend a little bit more. And I feel like this helps because it's like a nude concealer powder. It just kind of gets the harsh lines away.
What's your favorite makeup tip from like a makeup artist?
Okay, so I don't remember what, I think it was a girl on TikTok or Instagram that I got this from. I don't remember who it was. So my favorite tip was doing, if you use cream contour and highlight, do that after your primer but before your foundation, because I do think that was a game changer for me with just like blending things. And in case you don't place your contour in the right spot, you can always immediately fix it after, and it doesn't like ruin your entire face. So just apply it before and then blend it, and then use your foundation to smooth it out.
That's a good one.
I've used that. It's been about like a year now since I learned that trick.
Yeah.
And I can't go back. I do think it works, especially if I'm doing like makeupless makeup routine. It definitely works because it looks more like natural and you don't have like a harsh like contour line or anything.
Yeah.
What is yours?
I would say blending is so important because there's definitely been times that I walk out and somebody's like, oh, you have like a little bit of makeup there. So now I just start blending like crazy.
Exactly.
So I think that helps a lot.
You can never blend too much.
Yeah.
So pretty much to just finish up my look, I go back in and I'm going to put a little bit of dark eyeshadow on the bottom of my eyelid, and then I'm going to do some mascara on my lower lashes, and sometimes I'll put in like a little bit of like highlight in the corners of my eyes.
Oh yeah, I did that. I'm gonna just do some mascara because I don't usually put eyeshadow under my eyes, just because I feel like I don't have good precision with it. And I'm gonna do this Bad Gal Bang by Benefit mascara.
Oh, cool.
This is like one of my new favorites.
I've never used that one before.
It's really good.
I feel like I don't really think about like precision when I'm doing eyeshadow on the under of my eyes. I just kind of stay pretty close to my lash line.
Oh, that's good. Do that. I might add a little bit.
So take like a very like fine, like skinny brush and do that with a dark shade on pretty much my lash line.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna try it.
Let's see. Small brush. Do you go in with the same colors?
Yeah, I'll do the darkest brown shade that I used, and then I go in with a softer but fine tip brush and use like the lightest brown shade that I used to like fluff it out.
So I'll go in then with the Roxy shade.
Yeah, the Kylie Jenner bronze palette has a lot of nice like orange shades too, but I haven't really played around with those too much besides like just using them with blending.
I like the sparkly ones.
We both have the purple palette,
Yeah.
so that's
I feel like we could do like a whole video of just the purple palette with some cool
we should
looks.
do it.
Yeah.
And we both have like lavender like workout lounge outfits too.
Yeah.
So we could literally match.
Yes, that would be so cute. Next time we see each other.
Yes, next time. And we're gonna be seeing a lot more of each other since Morgan moved not close to me, but closer to me. We still have like a couple hours of driving, but at least it's not. Before we were 1,000 mile ways.
Yeah.
Like now, what are we like?
I don't know.
Like 400 or 500 miles away.
Yeah.
So it's cut in half, so that's pretty good. So now I'm just gonna highlight the inner corner of my eye with the Quartz eyeshadow from Kylie Jenner. I just use my ring finger and tap it on because I feel like using my finger with the shimmer definitely makes it apply more, like, I don't know, it's better, like, I just feel like it's more dramatic when I do it with my finger instead of a brush.
That's a good tip. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it does come out really nice. Like that.
It's like you don't have to apply as much, I feel like, as you would with a brush. So that's that. And then I use my most basic Maybelline Great Lash Mascara that I've been using since I was in like 7th grade.
I feel like that's such a popular one.
I've been using this like my entire life.
Yeah.
I think it's a popular one. Like, it's a decent one for a drugstore, especially if I wear false eyelashes, so I don't need like a great, like, expensive mascara because I just only put mascara pretty much on my lower lash line. So I'll do that.
I'm probably gonna go in with more bronzer as you're doing that. I put so much bronzer on.
Morgan, you're like very tan, so
yeah,
you can do it. I feel like we actually have like almost the same skin tone complexion,
yeah,
but I look a lot paler right now. I feel like maybe not. I like tan. I feel like you look tanner than me.
Maybe. Yeah.
We were both just on a boat all day, like tanning yesterday, so hard to apply mascara without making like crazy faces.
Yeah, that's so true. Normally I get like really close to the mirror.
Same. Like, I can't, so I gotta use this little mirror. So now I'm gonna go in with my strawberry smelling setting spray. Smell it. It smells so good.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's literally,
I'm gonna get it just for the smell.
Like berry or strawberry scent. So I just hold it away and coat my entire face. I'm very extra with it too.
I use the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. My one friend recommended it to me, and it definitely holds my makeup all day.
Yeah, this is the Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray. It's like the aerosol one, so it just like is like a non-stop flow, which is nice.
It just smells so.
And then it's definitely not necessary, but I usually fan my face.
I think that's a good idea.
Like, what lipstick I want to use?
Yeah, between the two, I usually start with the liners, and I usually use crayon liners so they go on easier. But I got this one from, I think it was like Rite Aid, and it's Physicians Formula Rose Kiss All Day.
Ooh.
Or this Buxom one, and it's so, I've used this one so much that it's actually completely faded. So I don't even know what shade it is, but it's like a very pretty orange.
So mine, this is I think I might use this one. It's a YSL lipstick. This is in the shade, I don't even know, honestly. Where's its box? Maybe that. I think this is in the shade Smoking Plum. So I like either a mauve lipstick, so like the Smoking Plum, or I use a lot of times I use NARS. It's called like Pigatel, I think, lipstick, and that's one of my go-tos, but it's actually in my purse right now, so I don't feel like getting it. But the NARS Pigatel, I think that's how you pronounce it, is probably my go-to everyday, like daily makeup or daily lipstick. I wear it like, ever since I bought it, I've worn it almost every single day. So right now I'm just going to apply it how I would with outliner, but I don't really overline. I don't usually overline, and I usually just apply it to my lip, honestly, because I'm not really good at that whole type of deal.
And I'm gonna go in with NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi, and this is like my favorite ever. It just goes on so nicely, and it stays on for a couple hours.
I like the NYX brand.
Yeah, they're really good.
I remember when they used to be like $2 per lipstick.
Were they really?
Yeah, like back when I was in like,
oh my god,
probably like a freshman in college or something, they were like $2 or $3, and then they slowly started, what are they, like $6 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
6, depending on the store. store.
When they got up to like $4, I was like, what the? I'm not gonna be buying these anymore. And now they're like $6. I'm like, these are like more, like they're cheap. But I was like, I remember when they were so cheap.
Yeah. I think I just started using these like 3 years ago, so I think I was already used to the $5-6 price.
Yeah, no, I was using them probably like 6 years ago when I first started getting like kind of popular.
Yeah, it's such a good brand though.
So I like this can't even talk, the YSL one, because it's like creamy and I think it's like oil based. So definitely, it doesn't dry your lips out like some of the other matte ones, which I like. And it's glossy lipstick, but it's not like glossy lipstick that's like sticky and gooey and gonna get like everywhere. Like it's just a nice shine.
It's so pretty. I love that shade.
Me too. You had actually gotten me a red one for Christmas, and then I have like a beige-ish pink one also, but I just wanted to...
Yeah, I love that one. And they let you do a personal engraving.
Yeah, when you order
it online, and so I did that with Eleni's name on it.
Yeah, it's so cute. Beige blouse is just like a nice like pink nude. This one's really pretty and like really natural.
I like that one a lot.
Me too.
I have one YSL one.
And this is our final look.
Oh, it looks so good.
I know. This whole weekend we didn't do a full face of makeup, so now we finally got to see each other all done up. So I hope you liked this get ready with us routine, as well as seeing the essential makeup that we packed with us while traveling.
Yep.
I hope you liked this video, and now you know some of the products that me and Morgan like to use, as well as I feel like we learned a little bit from each other too.
Definitely got some good tips.
Yeah, our first time getting ready together, which is surprising actually. Well, make sure to give this video a like, ring the bell, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.
Bye.